Alright, friend request sent. Now to hop onto demons and play some Slender Forest.
Oh, hi Kathy.
Surprised to see someone recognize the style. And also, hi, is this Reshidov slash Lathane Cabernet?
Hi, yes, this is Rashidov, also known as Lafine Cabernet.
Ah, great. If you're curious, I'm someone that's interested in a DeviantArt group you used to be a part of, PMD Explorers. By the way, really like the music you made for the group. And was wondering if you want to answer some questions about your time at the group.
Well, glad that you like my music. I don't mind at all.
Cool. Are you okay with this being publicized on my YouTube channel?
I don't mind at all, but like, if it's spicy stuff you want to know about, I would be a little bit cautious with your audience and all that, for a YouTube channel.
That's fine. I know what I'm getting myself into. I have 7 questions, and if there's anything you feel uncomfortable with, you can leave things out or skip the question. Alright. 1. Do you remember how you got into working on PMD Explorers?
Let's see, Glitched Puppet, known as Purple Kekleon back then, announced that they were going to open up a PMD-based DeviantArt group. Being the dumb teenager that I was, I specifically remember at the time it was a good opportunity to get to know them better. I just filled out the usual application and the rest kind of rolled from there.
I see. 2. Favorite and least liked parts of being in PMDE?
I think my favorite aspect of the group lies somewhere in a very large community where I made lots of friends. I even met Thunder Curry, who is my best friend for over 10 years. And the learning experience for making comics also helped me a lot as an artist. The bad part was definitely the neglect that the group suffered over time, with the admins creating more and more isolated story pieces and effectively making the community less involved overall. Besides the controversies and all, but that's not PMDE.
Yeah, I could tell stuff was going down when reading through Arc 2. Got too much for me to keep up with. 3. How was working on music for the group? Did you have any guidelines, or were you free to create whatever you wanted?
Well, being the entire reason why music became a thing in PMDE in general, I was kind of free to create whatever I wanted because I pretty much started the idea as early as Mission 2. It was a little side thing until it started to get more involved at the end of Act 1. There's no real guideline, but Glib occasionally requested songs to fit a scenario starting Act 2, where a band kept popped up. Around the time another music artist showed up Glib heavily favored, and the raw quantity over quality thing started. Ultimately, it kind of like cut a lot of my enjoyment of writing music for the group, but it is what it is, and I don't really have hard feelings about it anymore.
4. Did you contribute anything else to the group?
Well, besides art submissions and music, I've also helped with profile icons, assigned some accessories for the group, and for a good while I even was a moderator in the IRC chat to another admin, which you know as Michael Wiggins. Eventually, when he was booted out for being incredibly sus, I also lost my half-operated status along the way. But I just figured they just forgot about it when they moved to a new chatting app.
I didn't know they moved to a new thing. I thought they only had the IRC one.
Well, when they abandoned hashtag PMD Explorers and started hashtag Floriverse, I assumed they just rearranged the management or something. But when they actually moved to Discord, that was my cue to actually leave because I wasn't talking in the chat anymore anyway.
Huh, should have figured it was a Flora thing. 5. I saw on your YouTube channel that you have PMDE tracks that weren't in Fortissimo Hall. How many tracks did you make? Do you still have any unfeatured or unreleased tracks? I have the ones in Fortissimo Hall uploaded to my channel if you wanted to double check. If you do, could I, or you if you wanted, upload them somewhere for others to listen to?
You have to realize that a lot of them are old music tracks, which means that they didn't feature in any Act 2 PMDE flashes outside of maybe Nocturnal Rises or Tau Village. But that's just because Glib is a weird vibey person and like those tracks for some reason. A lot of them are situational filler tracks that are really just there to round out the musical journey, but I do have an album assembled. I mostly discussed it over with friends to see if it was worth uploading to my main channel, but due to the negative connotations associated with the group, I decided against it. Here's an album of the tracks that I kind of put together. It does not involve every track that I made for the group, but there's already a lot in it as is, 30 tracks. Ones that I reworked, such as Tau Village, Zeppelin Village and Nocturnal Riseness, don't have their old Soundword versions included, for example.
Wow, there's a lot in here that I don't recognize. Are you okay with me uploading these to my channel? And if there's a way for me to link it back to you like I did with the Fortissimo Hall tracks?
I'm okay with you uploading these, just refer to my YouTube channel if I ever use it again. There's always a chance that I'll pick up doing music again.
Sweet, thanks. One more question because I realized midway that one of the other questions was a leftover from copy-paste that didn't fit. 6. Is there anything else you want to add about your time at the group?
I don't think there's like anything other really important to say other than the fact that I wish that I could have remained friends with like some people. Because like the hive mind really damaged the group experience overall, and judging by how people behaved after the group disbanded, I don't think that changed at all.
Well, thank you for taking the time to do the interview. Honestly, I was surprised by how fast you responded, because so far I've had to wait days to get a response from someone that worked in the group.
Imagine like waiting days when you could just ask me. But like, didn't you have like a 7th question? Because like...
I wanted to remove it, but I don't know if you want to answer it. Were you treated nicely by the members and admins?
Well, if you want me to be honest about it, when I first joined the group, Mike approached me thinking I was like a female artist, and I don't think I need to explain what the whole deal with that was. But like, it was like a funny, silly friendship with a bunch of boons attached to it, such as Half Operator. But after he left, I don't think anything really bad happened. I think I got off pretty easily compared to the carnage I've seen happening into the group. I'd like to think I was reasonably well liked by most of the members, but I just felt I was being taken advantage of by some of the admins. Sometimes I've had like people be somewhat aggressive towards me, but they are the type of people that are aggressive towards anyone that disagrees with them. I had a fun niche of like being around from the start, but keeping my distance from most of the people. I just am like grateful that I never got too deep into the insanity that the group had to like offer. But like, my overall experience, I guess you can say it was an overall okay time.
It's good to see you've recovered since those times, and from what I've seen, be successful as well. One more thing, how should I refer to you in the video title? Should I use your current username, or just go with Reshidov?
Just Reshidov is fine. How did you get my Discord anyway?
Using the blue site and found your card.
The blue site, huh? Well, fair enough.
Again, thanks for taking the time to do this little interview, and if you were comfortable at some points, then apologies for that.
No problem, thanks for your time too. Let me know if you have like any other questions, okay? Zorg zo, and Savark.
What's this?
Ah, good day. Good day. This is Shroomsworth. But you might call me Shroomsworth. And it's very nice to see that you are keeping us all up to date with PMDE Chatot. Thank you for your services. And good day to you.
Six. Is there anything you want to add about your time at the guild? Wait, guild? Chatot? Did you mean to type group?